Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and we have with us the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. And in this video, I'm going to give you 6 reasons to not buy this phone and 10 reasons to buy this phone. So make sure you watch this video till the end. Let's get started. I'll start with the things that go in favor of this phone, and one of the things is the design. This phone does look very premium and does look very upmarket. Starts around 14,000 rupees, and in this price point, a glass back design with this sort of finishing is actually not seen so easily. So it is one of the most premium looking phones in its price segment. Second thing that goes in favor is the display. You can see that this is a 6.3 inch Full HD plus IPS display, a tall display which does look quite good. The colors and the saturation etc. is very good. Third thing that goes in favor is the performance. It has a Snapdragon 675 chipset which is based on 11 nanometer fab, which is insanely fast. So this phone gives you very high performance. On Antutu it scores around 180,000, which is insane in this price segment. Fourth thing that goes in favor is the battery. It has a 4000 mAh battery. It also supports quick charge 4.0, but the battery charger or the fast charger is not included. But it gives you a very good battery life. The screen on time ranges somewhere between 6 to 8 hours depending on your usage, so it should easily last one full day for most users. Next thing that is great about this phone is the camera setup. It has a dual cam setup, 48 megapixel plus 5 megapixel, so it does take portrait modes very well. But by default, it takes 12 megapixel shots with pixel binning, so 4 pixels are used for 1 pixel, so they bin 4 pixels into one and give you great quality 12 megapixel shots. There's a 13 megapixel front facing camera as well, which also creates good selfies. To give you a quick overview of how the images look, this is how the selfies look, and these are some of the rear camera samples that we took with this phone. Moving on, this phone also comes with fingerprint scanner as well as face unlock, so that is another thing which goes in favor of this phone. Next feature that we really like is the infrared blaster. This dot that you see next to the 3.5mm audio port is an IR blaster, which means that you can control your television, home theater system and other such devices using the Mi Remote app or any other remote app that you can install on this. So this comes in very handy. Next feature that we really like is that besides being a very slim design, there is a front facing LED light that has been included on this. Besides having a tall display, it has a physical LED light, which is good. Next thing that we like about it is the speaker output. Besides having one single speaker only, there is no stereo setup here. The speaker is moderately loud. It's not too bad, it's not too good, but it is sufficient, and if you compare it to the phones in this price segment, it is good enough. And the last thing that goes in favor of this phone is the value for money aspect. At 14,000 rupees, you are getting a phone which comes with a large battery, high performance, good design, good build. So you are getting a great package when you're picking up this phone. So these were the 10 pros of this phone. Now let's talk about cons, or things which could have been better, or things which are lacking about the Redmi Note 7 Pro. So first thing that you would find slightly an eyesore is this bottom chin, which seems disproportionately wide compared to all the other bezels on this phone. So the bottom bezel is kind of wide, and it makes it look sort of an eyesore. So this is subjective, but I thought that this is something that needs to be told. Although rest of the phone's design is great, I know the cost involved in making this bezel a chin smaller is probably very high, which is why Redmi opted for this design. But this bezel does catch your eye and does catch your attention. Second reason to not buy this phone is the 48 megapixel camera performance. One, it is quite slow when you take 48 megapixel shots, which you can only take in the Pro mode. And second, the 48 megapixel shots on this phone are not as crisp as they could have been. If you compare it side by side with a 12 megapixel shot, the detailing etc. does not seem to be so good or so high in comparison to a 12 megapixel shot, which is a slight letdown. Third thing is the storage on this phone is slightly slow, which means, or which translates to slower camera performance as well. We have seen that when you're taking a 48 megapixel picture in Pro mode, it takes a few seconds to save that photo. It can be 5 to 10 seconds, but that is a lot of wait time after taking a picture. Fourth reason why you should avoid this phone is that it has ads on the MIUI. The MIUI 10 comes with advertising support, so you would see ads at certain screens in certain applications, and that may be annoying for some users. Reason number 5 is the hybrid SIM card slot. It has a hybrid SIM slot, which means that if you want to use 2 SIM cards and you have to expand the memory, you cannot do that. You can only expand the memory or have the second SIM card. There is no dedicated micro SD card slot for expansion, which is a slight letdown. And last but not the least, the 6th point is the RAM management. This phone is slightly aggressive when it comes to RAM management, and with 4GB RAM variant, it tends to kill the apps quite often in the background, so you have to wait while the app loads again. It's not the case always, but in many of the cases we have seen that it kills the app in the background and it reloads, so it takes slightly longer than it would have taken if the RAM management was not so aggressive. So these were the pros and cons of the Redmi Note 7 Pro, but it is still a great phone at its price. It's a great value for money. If you want to pick up one for yourself, I'm leaving Best Buy links in the description section from where you can get one at the Best Buy price. What are your thoughts and views about the Redmi Note 7 Pro? Do let us know in the comment section below. Stay subscribed for more. Give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.